I don't believe that's any of your business, darling, Genevieve said in a haughty voice. Praise crossed her arms over her chest. Don't darling me. You already bulldozed your way into the pumpkin glow. Don't think you'll be doing the same here. Last time I checked, you didn't own this farm. The haughtiness had slipped from Genevieve's voice, replaced with a caustic edge. So you have no say in whether I can be here or not. With that, Genevieve brushed past Praise. I didn't think for a second that she'd jostled the other woman's shoulder by accident. That's my cue to get out of here, Tessa whispered. Same. Cindy gave me an apologetic smile. Sorry, Georgie. Run while you still can, Tessa advised me before hurrying off to her car. Despite Tessa's parting advice, I followed Genevieve instead of fleeing to the safety of the farmhouse. I did that partly to prevent my aunt from being left alone with the woman and partly out of good old curiosity. I'd met Genevieve Newmont once, briefly, when I'd registered to take part in the Pumpkin Glow, an annual competition that required each team to build a structure, be it a mermaid or the Eiffel Tower, out of jack-o'-lanterns. At the time, Genevieve had struck me as efficient and slightly brusque, but I didn't know anything more about her. After witnessing her brief interaction with Praise, and after Tessa's words of warning, I figured the woman wasn't likely to win the title of Miss Congeniality anytime soon. I glanced back over my shoulder when I heard a car door slam. Instead of starting the engine, Praise sat in her vehicle, probably fuming. I'd have to ask someone about the bad blood between Praise and Genevieve. At the moment, however, I was more interested in what the latter woman had to say to Auntie O. I heard about this little fundraiser of yours and wanted to pitch in, Genevieve was saying as I joined her and my aunt. That's very kind of you, Olivia said with a smile. She put an arm around my shoulders. Have you met my niece? Briefly, I said, at the Pumpkin Glow registration. When Genevieve gave me a blank look, I added, Georgie Johansen. Flossie and Fancy appeared and sat on either side of me. They made no move to befriend Genevieve. She ignored the dogs and gave me a brittle and insincere smile before returning her attention to Auntie O. As I was saying, I'd like to take part in the fundraiser. She fingered the locket hanging from a gold chain around her neck. It looked to be enamel and was decorated with a delicate rose. I heard you need an actor for the leading role. A witch, isn't it? Oh. Confusion clouded my aunt's blue eyes. That was the first role to be filled, actually, but there's always room for more spooks and ghouls roaming the woods. Genevieve pursed her lips, almost like she'd taken a bite out of a lemon. I don't think that would suit me. I'm sure we can shift some people around.